Hello, this is Adam with Dream-Made Productions. This video is made possible by the very kind donations of viewers like you. Thank you. If you are in a position to help this channel improve quality and grow, please visit my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/DreamMadeProductions, linked below. One of the many things I love about Battletech is the variety. Sure, I tend to stick to mechs, and some combat vehicles, but Battletech and MechWarrior have rules that allow you to play any kind of battle. From a character-on-character fistfight to warships and massive space fleet actions, and everything in between. While I love the lore, and always try to tell a story with my Battletech games, let's face it, most Battletech games are pickup games. And in pickup games, you never know what you're going to run into. Most games I've played are balanced by battle value, and while far from ideal, it is much more fair, in my opinion, than tonnage or C-bill cost. Most games tend to be battle mechs, but as I mentioned before, in Battletech, you can run into anything. And some of the wildest games I've played, imaginative people have fielded imaginative combined arms. Not to mention the added complexity of clan tech or advanced tech. Now, as I've mentioned many times, I tend to stick with what I know, and that is succession wars. I am sure there are much better mechs out there, but I wanted to limit this list to mechs I've played countless times. With that in mind, these are my Fave Five mechs I turn to when I have no idea what I'm walking into. The Awesome AWS 8Q. The Awesome lives up to its name in most instances. Its 3 PPCs, thick armor, and lack of dangerous ammo makes the mech a nightmare to deal with. I've played in clan games where the humble Introtech 8Q Awesome stood up to clan mechs that, in theory, should have buried it. The 3 PPCs allows for a lot of flexibility. They can hit fairly far away. They can hit pretty good up close. A single shot can devastate light units, or concentrated fire will make even dropships take notice. The Awesome can do almost anything. It can be longish range fire support. It can spear tip a breakthrough. It can hold defensive positions. Its lack of one fist does lower its melee capability, but only slightly. And Awesome can even be used as recon, at least according to the Lyrans. Sadly, although this list is in no particular order, the 8Q is at the bottom of my list. Why? Well, the PPC is a great weapon, but it doesn't have the range when compared to missiles, light autocannons, and things like the ER lasers and other advanced tech. Without LRMs, it can't be used for indirect fire, but it does have a huge weakness: infantry. As awesome as the PPC is, it does not work well when it comes to infantry, and that one small laser is not much better. Being able to deal with 90% of battlefield issues means that you are dead 10% of the time, and that is way too much for me. One of the things that perplexes me is the fix for the problem is so simple. Remove the small laser, drop a little armor, and throw on a flamer. Biggest problem solved. Still, I am always confident whenever I throw down the Awesome 8Q. The Warhammer WHM-6L. If you play Battletech with me, there is a good chance I'm going to throw down the Warhammer sooner rather than later. I love the look of the Warhammer, and the Warhammer is a great mech on the tabletop. The dual PPCs of the 6L is great for all the reasons I listed on the Awesome. Plus, the Warhammer's speed gives it some flexibility. The SRM-6 gives crit seeking after the PPCs do their work. The medium lasers are very flexible weapons for most mechs and vehicles. The small lasers are great for when things get too close, as are those flamers. And don't get me started on those flamers' use against infantry. Sure, Machine guns are great against infantry too, but there is something nice about getting rid of dangerous ammo. Is the 6L perfect? No. Again, it lacks in range. It cannot be used for indirect support. Those flamers do increase its heat profile. Its fairly thin armor limits its ability to lead a breakthrough, and it lacks battle fists that limit its melee somewhat. Can it be fixed? Not easily. Adding thug-style battle fists would help some. Dropping the SRM-6 for more heat sinks would make the dual PPCs more appealing, but rob the mech of its best crit seeking. A hard choice. Still, when I don't know what I'm getting myself into, the 6L is a go-to choice. The Phoenix Hawk, PHX-1. The Phoenix Hawk is one of my workhorses. That large laser lets you get some range, while the speed and short-range arsenal allows you to move up and hit hard if you need to. Sure, the Phoenix Hawk lacks range, but its jump jets almost ensures you will get within range to use the weapons you have. Against heavier units, the Phoenix Hawk can use hit-and-run attacks to chip away. Against lighter units, its weapons and physical attacks are devastating. In this instance, I prefer the machine guns to the flamer. One bank of ammo is not too bad on a mech, and the zero heat of the machine guns helps a lot when jumping and firing. Landing near infantry and unleashing the lasers and machine guns will hurt almost anything. Its ability to fairly easily keep up a 3 movement modifier will keep it safe if forced to be a spear point or when used in its classic role of recon lance leader. Sure, it has a range problem. A large laser is just not going to cut it when compared to LRMs, or worse yet, when more advanced tech appears. Still, the Phoenix Hawk can be a threat to just about anything. The Thunderbolt, TDR-5S. As far as I'm concerned, the Thunderbolt is a jug. It won't be winning any beauty contests, but when it comes to unknown situations, the Thunderbolt is at the top. It is a mech that can do almost anything. You have an LRM-15 for long-range work, as well as direct and indirect fire support. The large laser combined with the LRM can deal a lot of damage at medium range. Those 3 medium lasers in SRM-2 can deal some hurt at shorter range, and those machine guns to mow down infantry. Even with the large laser in its arm, the 2 battle fists retain its full melee capability. Its speed is respectable enough to keep up with lighter units. Its thick armor allows it to spearhead assaults. The only weakness I see in the Thunderbolt is the ammo. You are sitting on LRMs, SRMs, and machine gun bullets, all just waiting to explode and ruin your day. Are flamers the fix? In this instance, I don't think so. The machine gun's zero heat again really helps with all those lasers. I think it would be better to just drop the SRM-2 for more heat sinks, or, for a more extreme fix, triple the number of machine guns. You lose some of the range, but increase your crit seeking and make infantry all but useless. It may have a face only a mother could love, but the Thunderbolt is ready to fight almost anything Battletech can throw at it. The Battlemaster, BLR-1G. The Battlemaster well earns its name. The PPC gives the Battlemaster at least a chance of hurting mechs at range, while its speed and up-close arsenal really make it dangerous. The Battlemaster can fire its 4 medium lasers, its SRM-6, and machine guns at a run without warming up. The Battlemaster seems almost designed to be the spear point of a breakthrough, with its speed, thick armor, and well-mixed weapons load. The rear-facing medium lasers keep backbiting dangerous, while the machine guns mow down infantry. It retains both battle fists, and its size makes its physical attacks devastating. Sure, the Battlemaster's ability to provide fire support is laughable, but in nearly every other role, the Battlemaster excels. Can the Battlemaster be improved? In my opinion, not easily. You could use my classic fix, drop the machine guns for flamers, but that means you lose those free-running machine gun shots. I have seen people drop the SRM-6 for an LRM-5 and a heatsink. That gives the Battlemaster a long range and indirect ability. A more extreme, and kind of cool idea was used against me, dropping the SRM-6 and its ammo for 6 small lasers and 2 more heat sinks. Now that was just a nasty surprise. Still, the Battlemaster 1G is a hard mech to beat. Well, I hope that sheds some light on mechs I use when I'm giving a battle value and no other information. As I've mentioned many times, my knowledge outside of 3050 is limited, and once you leave 3055, my book and mini collection becomes very limited. I would love to hear your lists of mechs that are just good in any circumstance. I look forward to hearing about some mechs I didn't think of. Remember, Jenny was nice enough to provide a digital copy of the anime Gleipnir for us to give away. Get in those emails so that she can roll some dice and pick a winner. The email address is dreammadeproductions@gmail.com. Thank you for watching my content, and as always, I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come. Hello, this is Adam with Dream Made Productions. Thank you for watching my content. It really means a lot that you have given me the chance to entertain you. If you would like to support the channel, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/dreammadeproductions, linked below. Also below is a link for PayPal, or links if you would like to send crypto, if that's more your thing. Please know any amount that you give will be cherished and used to upgrade equipment and improve the channel. You can also help the channel by subscribing, turning on notifications, liking, commenting, and sharing my channel with anyone you think might be interested. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come.